posting. I mean, I did post. I tried to post it every day. As compared last time, like once in a week, probably like that.
Do you manage to get it every day?
I miss one day.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, who is that speaking?
Somebody
Huh?
in red.
Miss Shaidia.
Hey.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I can't
Sadia.
really see the screen. Sadia, is it?
Sadia, yes.
Yes.
Sadia, okay.
Okay. This recap and reflection session is actually a good chance for you to share about your own experience and also for others to learn as well from your experience. Because some of you, like for example, Sadia wasn't very regular in posting previously, but in this week, she actually posted every day except for one day, which is a big achievement. So what are the differences you noticed after you started posting every day?
What should you think then?
Nothing. No difference. Life goes on.
No, wait, I see
Okay.
more comments as compared to before lah, I would say. Last time like one or two comments, but this time I do have other friends like this why I realized one of my friends, my classmate who have not meet for past I think almost 20 years, but suddenly she shared my post on her wall or on the yeah. So from there I'm able to keep in touch and contact her again.
Yeah. So there's
So
a
that's
good
kind of
point, right? So imagine only one post. Just using one post, you could reconnect with an old friend. Imagine if you have been posting every day for the last 3 months. How many old friends you could have reconnected? How many new leads you could have contacted? How many of them could be converted to customers or even downlines? Imagine that. So, so the purpose of the homework is not just to do for 1 week, but to continue that all the way into the next week and so on, make it into a daily habit. Okay, all right. Anybody else want to share about your homework?
Me,
Who's that?
Wani. But sorry, I
Oh.
haven't on my video yet. Sorry.
Okay. Yes, please share your video. Thank you.
Yes, kejap in a while. Let me just adjust the tudung all first.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, I think it was a good experience, and especially that rule, the 5-second rule, because if not, I would never even think about going on Facebook Live at any time soon.
Yeah.
But because of the homework, and then I was just like thinking like, oh my God, this is something like I can start doing and start contributing. So it was just like, I actually enjoy it lah, basically, I would say.
Oh,
And
that's nice.
posting, yeah, and
So
posting every,
what stopped
sorry,
you from doing Facebook Live last time? What's holding you back?
one thing, because I always tell myself that I would hardly have time. So, but because of this, then it makes me think like I need to go and find the time, and I need to squeeze in the time, and that's why it happens before the work hours. But it was quite refreshing now, like to just share something that I really know and I'm really confident in.
So it was actually not as difficult as you thought it was, right?
Yeah, it wasn't as difficult as I thought it would be lah, basically. But it
And
was
how
good
was,
to know that I can share something that is part of my strength lah, like it's like what you said.
yes. Then how's the response to your Facebook Live?
I guess for morning Facebook Live, I would say it's okay lah, because technically I'm also not very active in Facebook. But after that, I also start doing the postings. I realized that my Facebook can be more alive than it used to be. It's actually very dead.
Okay, so not bad. Do you see how many views you had?
Yeah, there's about like only 100 views, but there's lesser responses. But I think it's fine.
How many views? Sorry, how many views?
I think 100 views. Like
Ah,
now lah. I
no,
mean like
yeah. So imagine
hello.
it's your first Facebook Live, in a don't know how long or forever,
Yeah.
and 100.
Yeah, forever.
Imagine this first Facebook Live and you get 100 views. So if you continue this at least once a week or 2 to 3 times a week, it's only natural that your views will continue to grow more. you're gonna grow more organic viewers, more people gonna follow you, and then that's where your social media presence will be more seen, right?
Yes, I would
Are
agree
you
with that.
excited? Are you excited to do more Facebook Live?
I am actually.
Okay, awesome. Looking forward to your next Facebook Live.
Inshallah.
Okay, thanks for sharing, Wani. Okay, anybody else want to share? Don't be shy. This is the best time. Don't. When you share, you are the one who will benefit the most.
Me.
Yes, this Facebook Live. She's the only one who did. Don't know how many Facebook Live do you do. How many Facebook Live do you do, Liana?
3 or 5. Oh, about there. So yesterday I
Three
did
or
my
five, so don't know.
my real so I did my official homework on Wednesday. So that was the one that I spoke about changes. It was quite fun. I think it was quite engaging. I saw a lot of viewers. I didn't know that I have so many people who wants to view my story. I think what made me probably what made people want to see, right, is because when I put there the tagline is, did you think I changed? Right. So yeah, so people want to see did Liana change for what since she left the company or something. So yeah, probably that's why people is interested. And then I met a few friends after that and was like saying, oh, you spoke about your story. They say, so what do you think about it? And it's like, it's quite nice. I didn't know that you had depression, so the kind of thing. So it opened up a conversation. Yeah. So after that, I find that it was fun doing the live, talking to myself to the camera. I thought it was fun. So the next day, I did a cooking live with a friend
Yes.
at her house, right? So it's not the most healthiest meal, but I think it's something that is me because I like cooking, right? So it's very personal. And then today I just did a quick one with my friends when we were at Bukit Timah Hill. It's just a good morning live. Yeah, because I think I like it. I like it. It was
So
fun.
how's the response? So you said the first Facebook Live, your homework. I will assume your first homework, your first Facebook Live, you spend more time preparing for it compared to the other live.
Yes.
Okay.
Because
And
that was the homework, right? Official.
and the response was actually very good, right?
It's quite good, yes.
And that's the thing you see.
I see that people who don't really, I don't think they actually saw my posting before. They were watching. In fact, that actually made my Facebook stories, the ones that we put on the stories, right, have a lot more views. So before this, my Facebook stories are only like maybe less than 40 people, but now it goes to the hundreds for Facebook story. Facebook story. That was quite amazing. I'm like, oh, I didn't know that I got so many people who is quite interested in my life. So yeah.
Yeah. So you see what happened when you engage them with the Facebook Live, they actually start following you. So stories are an indication of who are the people who are following you and watching you, because these are the ones that are curious to know what you are up to on a daily basis. That's why the stories are there. So Facebook Live is quite effective, right? So and I think it'll be quite good if you can do it more regularly, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So anything else you want to share about your 1 week homework?
Actually, a lot of thinking to prepare for that one official live. A lot of research I need to do.
It will get easier and easier. Definitely.
Yeah, a lot of reflection. Self-reflection is I think important.
And the best part is when you keep doing it, you have a chance to reflect and review. And then the more you do it, the better you are at it.
Yes.
Yeah. But if you do it once in a while, then it becomes every time you do Facebook Live, it becomes a huge event, such that you always like find it so difficult. But if you do it so often, it becomes like, okay, I just click then live ready. So because you're always prepared.
Yes.
Okay, thanks for sharing, Liana. Okay, then I think anybody else want to share before I move on? I think all Paisi to share already. Okay. If not, we move on to the topic for today. But before I go on to the topic, I would actually want to do more recap because I really appreciate all of you here putting your effort to post daily. I see everyone, even Willie who rarely posts, also start to post daily. And then I see, you know, Fauzia putting in the effort. Of course, Suhaimi putting in a lot of effort. Sharon, even Azaha who never post before. He never post before, don't know since when. And suddenly started posting every day. Suddenly people, his fans all kena flooded by Facebook, by his Facebook. So I really appreciate and I see everyone's hard work. So I hope this homework will not just be for 1 week. In fact, this homework will bring you forward towards the following week and beyond and make it into a habit. The whole purpose is for it to become a habit such that you actually get results. Okay, so don't forget the objective of social media is not to be influencer, it's not to be famous, but to get more leads and convert them to customers and builders. Okay, build relationship. Okay, all right, let's move on. I just want to share a little bit more about the Facebook Live since you guys have some experience. Okay, so I just run through a bit of how
I haven't done my Facebook Live yet.
Okay, I don't have to say lah. At least you admit. So waiting for your Facebook Live. Huh? Okay, so at least really you can see the steps how to do Facebook Live. How to make your Facebook Live even more exciting. Step 1, find out the content and themes from your community. Because sometimes you are worried about doing Facebook Live because what to talk about? I don't know what to talk about. Do I talk about makeup? Do I talk about food? Do I talk about, exercise? Do I talk about, what do I talk about? So remember when I did the personal branding last week, it's all about knowing your audience. So find out what would your audience be interested in. And in fact, you don't have to think of from your own brain, you see. You just need to search. Just go to Google or Instagram or even Facebook, TikTok. I know Farhana used TikTok to help with the content. And TikTok apparently got a lot of instructional videos and some interesting content. And then you can either use that same content or you can use that as an idea. Oh, I can talk about this. And of course, books. So we are supposed to read books anyway, right? And sometimes when you read the books, you get inspired by something. And you can use that to share. Maybe you can even do a book review, or you can say that, oh, after reading this book, I got inspired to share about this story or my experience or something like that. So the first step is get the sources. Find out what you want to share. And then you can curate and think about what you want to talk about in your Facebook Live. Okay, so that's the first step. And then the second step is how to prepare. Yeah, let me move. How to prepare before your Facebook Live. So, like I said, if you are the level 10, if your knowledge level of Facebook Live is level 10, means anytime you can just switch on your camera and you can start Facebook Live. But if you're not yet there, do your preparation. When you do the preparation, your Facebook Live will become easier and more effective. Okay, so one of the things that you can do is promote your live. And I think the only, I saw that Suhaimi did this. So Suhaimi promoted his Facebook Live before he came on board. You guys remember his Facebook Live? What was it? It was very interesting. So he talked about bedroom talk. He invited people into his bedroom. And that was the promotion. And plus even put his before after photo. So it was very good to promote. Because when you promote, then people will be like, eh, he's doing something. And if they're interested, they will just keep a mental note. Okay, this is happening. So when it comes on, they will immediately know that, oh yeah, this is Suhaimi's bedroom talk. So they will immediately go in. So it really helps to promote your life. Second, you need to set up your studio, your so-called studio. So Facebook Live, we are doing it anywhere, right? Whether it's at home or outside. But make sure your so-called studio is all set up properly. A lot of times, when you do it at home, sometimes the lighting is not perfect, especially if your window is behind you. Okay, this is a lot of things that I noticed. Some of you guys, when you do it in the daytime, you see if your Facebook Live, your camera is facing you, but your window is behind you, so there's light coming from behind you. So your face will not be as clear. Okay, lighting, right, is very simple. You want the light to be on your face, not behind you. Okay, that's why they sell the selfie light. So try your best to position your camera, because anyway now you use phone, right? Phone is very easy to position. Position your camera such that you face the light, you face the window, and if possible, behind, be it as simple as possible so that there's no distraction. Make sure that there is no noise. If you happen to have kids running around outside, or you have other family members in the house, just remind them, okay, I'm doing Facebook Live this time. Please try to keep your noise minimal. Okay? So you have your noise distraction, your camera angle. If you put your camera down from below, you may look fat or you may look unattractive. Okay? Try to put maybe either same height or from the top, so that is more flattering without being fake lah. And tripod. So tripod, because sometimes you use the phone, and then if there's too much movement, somebody watching might feel a bit distracting because you're so much movement. So anyway, tripod is very cheap nowadays. You can just buy something simple. Either you can place it, or you can even hold the tripod, or they even have quite cheap stabilizers where even if you move, the phone is very stable. Okay, up to you. But this is all very helpful to make the Facebook Live experience better for your audience. And the best part is test it out first. So before you go live, test it out. If let's say you've never gone live before and you don't know how it's going to look like and blah, 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 you're not sure, just go live, but you can even go live on your own. That means only you can see it. Nobody else can see it. Just for you to test out how your Facebook Live will look like. Okay, got it? Next, you must decide, you want your Facebook Live to be vertical or horizontal. Vertical is good for those who are looking at the phone, because most people look at Facebook on the phone, right? And usually when it's vertical, is people feel it's more natural, it's more engaging because they see you, they see your face up front. So that's the vertical. When do you use horizontal? If you need to show maybe slides, if you need to show something like Swaimi did, like show the background, horizontal may be better because you can see more of the background. You want to see more things behind you. But vertical is more engaging because it's really very personal, and most people are on the phone anyway, so it seems as if you're doing a video call to them. Okay, and the last part of the preparation is timing. Now, timing is different for everyone. Everyone have their audience. You need to figure out or just sort of see which timing you would get the most audience. I have people here who are doing Facebook Live at 7 a.m. and there's a lot of people watching because your friends all also wake up that time. Okay, I have some people who maybe do live at midnight, and maybe there are a lot of people watching because their audience also still awake. And sometimes people do at 3 p.m. Maybe they think 3 p.m. nobody watching, but you may even have audience. So the timing, right? Choose where most of your audience will be online. If you do not know, just do it at different timing, and then you see which one has the most response. Just play around with the timing, because there is no, sometimes this timing is not so clear cut. Only you will figure out after a few rounds. Okay, this is just the preparation. And then during your live, okay, so during your live, when you first go live, right, always remember, not everyone will know you are live. So give them time to join. Usually I'll give about 5 minutes. So the first 5 minutes, what you do, right? First 5 minutes, you can't just be sitting there and looking at the camera and not do anything, because those who join in may not stay on because they're like, what are you doing? What are you doing? You're not doing anything. So say hi, chit chat with them, because that's like you're already having an engagement. And then of course you tell them what you're doing, what's the topic, or you can just have a casual chat. while you give them time to log in and tune into your Facebook Live. So roughly around maybe 5 minutes or so, there's enough time for you to, okay, now I can start talking about what to talk about. Okay. And offer context constantly. Okay, meaning once you start your Facebook Live, right, it's already 5 minutes. But then along the way, I'm sure you notice there will be a lot of people joining in halfway, correct? Then what to do, right? You can't just stop halfway. So once in a while, you just say, for those of you who just joined in, I'm sharing about this topic and I'm already talking about this. So it's just a very short 1-2 line about what you're talking about so that they're up to speed. Very simple so that those who are already watching don't feel like you're repeating. Okay, so brief intro again, on and off. So offer context constantly. And also very important, most importantly, is respond and interact. You have to see the chats and the comments, because it's like it's already so hard. You want to get people to watch you, okay? And it's the same thing, like if you're watching your favorite celebrity live, and these celebrities say your name or say your comments, how would you feel? Happy, or you will screenshot and then you are like, oh, my idol shouted my comment, then you go crazy the whole day.
Yeah, we'll go crazy, screenshot, excited, and everything.
Exactly.
Over happy.
So the same thing, your followers, your followers. I won't say idol, but you're like the idol to your followers. They want to be recognized that you are talking to them. They want to know that when they say something, you are acknowledging it. Then they will stay on. Not just they will stay on. Next time you have Facebook Live, they will actually want to continue again because you are actually interacting with them. Okay, so it makes it more engaging, and at the same time, it's like real because you are responding to them, and sometimes you may even answer their questions, or you may even show something that they're asking about. Okay, so it becomes more real and more engaging, and people like that. Okay, and last but not least, after the Facebook Live, try to review, analyze and review, because our purpose of doing Facebook Live is to actually get more viewers, more people to follow, stronger branding. So our Facebook Live must be effective, and we don't really have much time because all we do, whatever that we're doing, is actually all for the business. Okay, so analyze and review is you must check how many views, because you want to know was this Facebook Live did it get a good response? Was it a good timing? Is the content suitable for your audience, relatable, or whether maybe you did not have any promotion? Okay, so the views. The other thing is, other than the views, occasionally you have shares. When you have shares, it's actually even a higher level, because that means people value your content enough such that they want to show their friends. They want to tell their friends that whatever you're talking about, it is something that is valuable to them. So it's important to see the views, and don't forget to reply the comments, because there will be comments during the live which you will reply, but then after you finish, you may also have comments where people watching it after. So you have to go back and reply the comments, because that will lead to engagement, interaction, and new leads. In fact, I think a few of you will even close Boost or Lumista or TNIT because of your Facebook Live, because you replied and then you actually go on from there, because you go to connect. So send them a message, because if let's say you see, hey, this person never commented before, or maybe this person say, wow, you're eating healthy now, what are you doing? Like Lena said, she had a few leads. Wow, I never know you had all these things. So connect with them, send them a message, thank them for watching. You can even have a conversation about, what do you like about my Facebook Live? Ask about the content. LORD later, I'll go on in the connect portion of the Facebook Live. That will be next week. Sorry, connect portion of Facebook, not Facebook Live. Facebook. That will be next week. Basically, it's something like FORM, like find out more about their family. FORM, LORD is location, occupation, recreation. Forgot the D. Anybody remember D? Later I'll go through the D. Forgot. But basically, it's like FORM lah. You find out about their family. Oh, sorry, D is dreams. Dreams. Location, occupation, recreation, and dreams. Okay. So I think sometimes we forget to do the analyzing because we are so tired and so busy. We finish the Facebook Live, okay, done. But when you review, then you know how to do better. Because the next Facebook Live, you want it to be better and better and continue to add value. Always think about adding value, not think about how can I close, how can I close. Then you will not close anything. You must continue to add value, then that will lead to more closing. Okay, so actually, right, yeah. I think most of you already shared today. What is the purpose of Facebook Live? Or what's the power of Facebook Live? Is to build relationships. Did you found, right, that you actually get more connected to your followers, and your followers get more connected to you. It's a two-way thing. It is such a wonderful thing because previously, in order for you to connect with people, you have to talk one-to-one. Am I right? Now you just, wherever you are, you just click on live and you can connect to so many people. Imagine that. This is the power of Facebook Live, you know, and it's at our fingertips. So if you want to continue doing one-to-one presentation for Nu Skin, that's perfectly fine. But if you have the platform, the tool for you to use, where you can reach out to so many people at the same time, why not do it? Why not use it? And it's across time and boundaries, because why? You share at, for example, 2 p.m. to 3 p.m., but it stays there on your Facebook. People at 5 p.m. still can watch. People at midnight still can watch. It is across time. That means you talk one time, but people can watch it again. It's across boundaries because your friends from other countries can also watch it. Yes, so Kak just said, gain trust also, because it strengthens your personal branding. When you do Facebook Live, there's nothing to hide. You can't do filter. You can't. I mean, you can't really filter so much. And people can hear you. People can feel how you talk, your passion, you know, your vibe, your energy. Yeah, like Saudi said, is raw. So it's a very powerful tool to gain trust, and it allows people to get to know you better. Because how would you want to get more people to trust you? They must get to know you first, right? And then they can trust you. Okay, so I hope more of you will be excited to do more Facebook Live subsequently. And don't be afraid. Anybody here still afraid of doing Facebook Live? Maybe can share what is it that's holding you back. Anyone? Last chance, If I don't see Facebook Live from you, that means you're scared, but you don't want to say it. I know who. No need to tell me.
I'm scared. I'm very scared.
Yes, Sharon. Thanks for telling us why. Why are you scared?
As I think I've shared this before. It's more of the fear of the judgment and maybe what are people thinking of me as I do my video. So yeah, so that's why I am scared of it. So even today when I did it without my face in it. I did it the other way. I went around the system and I tried reading it. So yeah, because the view was nicer than my face. And then I just didn't know how to handle my
Stay there. The view is not nicer than your face. Your face is beautiful.
I mean, it was gorgeous view and it was the sea. So I just wanted to show people the sea. And I mean, it was exercise face. I was sweaty and masked up. And so yeah, I just feel.
Don't worry. Some people like sweaty face. But the best part is we cannot smell you.
Yes, it's nice.
So no need to shy.
Yeah.
But I want you to try do a Facebook Live with you, with your face inside, because all of us here will be there to support. All of us here will be commenting and liking and just cheering you on, really, really there with you. Like all of these other amazing people have done. When they went on their Facebook Live, everybody was cheering. And then they get more motivated. So try it. You let us know when you're going on live, then we will go out and support you. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, can I share something?
Who's that?
Hi.
Saimi.
Yes, Saimi here.
Yes.
Okay, hi. Alright. For me as an introvert, right, I hate Facebook Live. In fact, I don't have my confidence, and every time I see the number of views, because not everyone will watch the Facebook Live at a particular time, right? So when I'm waiting for my turn, for people to come in, I only see like 5 views, 6 views. I'll be like a bit demoralized. I say, can I do it? And plus, sometimes I will stumble upon my words. Then what happened is that because the last Wednesday wasn't my first live. Last Thursday wasn't my first live. I did live before, and then I realized this Thursday I'm getting better. So the first few live that you did, you tend to feel like awkward. You tend to be like no confidence and stuff like that. But after you do your third or fourth live, you will find it's easier. It's like a breeze. Okay. But for you, Sharon, the thing is, if you too scared, or in fact anybody here, if you feel too scared to do Facebook Live, I suggest to have someone with you. Do live together. For example, like that time Iqbal and Jamie together. Yeah, I can be with you. I can do Facebook Live with you. But you have to do the most talking. Have to be done by you lah. Okay.
Yes.
So last Thursday I had 600 views. Right, and I do have people who talk to me and say, Saimi, your Facebook Live, I don't know what you're talking, you know. You like no teacher, you know. You must have an elevator speech and so on, things like that. So I was like, okay, but it doesn't matter anymore because why? I have a lot of positive comments from everyone, which is very important. So always support your Facebook Live, your friends' Facebook Live, so that you will feel more motivated. Otherwise, you will be like demoralized by people who commented as such. Yeah, so if I don't have that positive feedback, I will be like feeling down and I don't want to do Facebook Live anymore. But thanks to you guys for supporting me, so I feel better and I don't care what other people will say. And I know that I'll be improving the next time around on Facebook Live. And for Sharon, yes, I can help you. We can do Facebook Live together.
Yay! Well done, Saimi. It was very, very good sharing. And you had 600 plus views. I think a lot of us really enjoyed your bedroom talk Facebook Live. It was very engaging. And it is very normal for people some people may want to say, hey, you should do this, you should do that. It's perfectly normal. I still get it. Some people will still ask funny questions. You know, sometimes people will be rude. Sometimes people will be poking you. But that's the whole point of doing Facebook Live. Is for you to invite this kind of comments, because that means you are reaching out. You're reaching out to more people, and people are seeing how you respond to these people also. And if you can respond in a professional way, more people will respect you. Okay, thanks for sharing, Swami. So actually, remember I want to choose one winner for all those who did the homework, right? Because not everybody did all the homework. You have to do a post daily. You have to do a Facebook Live. And actually, I want to choose Suhaimi as the winner for first week homework. Give him a very round of applause. Because he got every day there's a theme. There's a theme for the post, and then his Facebook Live, he really put in a lot of effort to prepare the Facebook Live. But don't the rest don't feel like you guys are not good enough. No, I really applaud everyone's effort, because all of you are unique. All of you are very special. So there's still another homework next week. So still got a chance to win. So for those who win already, give chance for other people to win. But never mind, you still can continue to work hard. And Swami, you won a free cream shake. I will pass. Yay! Okay. So now we go on to 2:45 already. I go on to the next topic. Okay. So this week topic is on engagement, because we talk about content is king, engagement is queen. So king is important, but queen, you know, girls, women rule the world. So queen is very important. So remember, we talk about content, comment, connect, communicate, and close. So why do we want to do engagement? What is engagement? We already put all the best content. We keep doing Facebook Live. We keep, showing, giving the best things. But then how come still people are not following me? How come I don't still have a lot of likes and comments? Because engagement is getting more people to see your post. In Facebook, there's an algorithm where only a certain percentage, a small percentage of your followers will look at your post. So if you have no engagement or low engagement, you may have 5,000 people, 5,000 friends, but not many people looking at your post. Okay, so engagement, that's why it's the queen. It is important. If it's like, if you got the best advertisement, that means your advertisement is very funny, it's very attractive, but it is only at your shop, and your shop is in Changi Village in one corner. You put the advertisement there in front of your shop in Changi Village in one corner. Nobody will come and see, right? Because nobody walk past there. So engagement means your advertisement, so-called, is being reached and seen by more people. So more people know about you. So how do you interact? Okay, so the concept of engagement is basically like, reply, comment. Okay, like, reply, comment. So even when you look at other people's posts, you want to like, don't just like, you also want to comment on their post. Because same thing, right? Do you know who likes your post today? You have to purposely go there and click and see who likes, right? Anybody here does that every day? No, right? Nobody bother to go and see who likes my post, right? But if somebody comment, you will see, right? Correct? You'll be notified. So the same thing, you want to comment on people's posts, and specifically spend time on those people that you want to build relationship with. I don't want to say people that you want to prospect, but people that you feel has value and you want to build a relationship with. Okay, comment, positive comments, minimum, try to minimum 5 words. Daily, you just need 10 to 20 minutes. Do it internally and externally. Internally means whoever comment on your post, please reply. Every single one. That's internally. Externally means you go to other people's posts and comment. Okay, so that's why engagement is actually commenting. The key of engagement is commenting, because when you comment, people look. For example, let's say your friend, let's say like his name is Ali. Ali never see your Facebook before because it's of the algorithm. And then suddenly one day you commented on his post. One time, maybe Ali may not see your post yet, but if you keep commenting nice words and nice comments, right, eventually Ali will be interested what you're doing on Facebook also, and will start following you. So you continue to do that, okay? And you don't need a lot of time. Remember, Facebook is like a black hole. If you don't have a clear purpose, you get sucked into it, and suddenly you're watching pet videos or whatever nonsense. So just stick to that 10 to 20 minutes. And this Fraser Brooks has a toilet strategy, toilet technique, where you go to the toilet, bring your phone. During that time that you are on the toilet, doing your business, then do these things. Like, reply, comment, like, reply, comment, like, reply, comment. Then finish your business, go out. So don't waste time. Okay. Okay. So the next step is list down your interests. So this is the next part, to reach out to engage even more people. Okay, even more people. Yes, Hannah, do business, make business contacts. So your do business, 2 types of business. And your interest can be anything, seriously, anything. If your interest is the most unique one, also can. Maybe mothers who do rock climbing, for example. Or curry lovers, I don't know, just thinking. There's one post I heard is lamp lovers. There are people who like lamps. or maybe Star Wars fans, for example. Star Wars fans quite big. I put there mumming. For those who like to be mums, maybe mother of toddlers or moms with teenagers or something lah. Just list down whatever your interest is. Okay, because this is where you go on to the next part of your homework. So Facebook, there are Facebook groups. Okay, there are Facebook groups. This is the 5-5-5 strategy from Facebook groups. Number 1, find 5 Facebook groups relating to your interests. Because remember just now you already listed down your interests, right? There's no limit lah to your interests, but make sure it's real. Make sure it's not just, make sure you're not just there for the sake of trying to enter and get to know people. You know, you must be real. You must also like it. If not, it will sound fake. And plus, you want to attract the same people in your tribe. So first thing is find the 5 Facebook group and join them. And then step number 2, find 5 posts within the groups. And then the third step is leave 5 words or more comments on those 5 posts a day. 5-5-5. 5-5-5 strategy. This is a very useful tool because you are able to reach out to strangers, build a real connection without appearing like you're harassing them. Because you're not there to you don't comment or join me, I have the best best business in the world. Come join my business platform, sign up for free. Come and lose weight with me, I'm a consultant. So don't do those things. Those are harassment. So here you actually talk about the post itself. So somebody posts about, let's say you are a cat lover. Somebody posts, oh, this cat is so cute. So you can just say, I mean, whatever comment lah, you think about the cat or something about the cat. Maybe, oh, I love this kind of cats. This kind of breed is always the blah, blah, blah. You know, must be relatable. Then people will know that you know that means you are really interested in this topic. They must know that you're there because you want to be there. You must be part of the topic. Okay, got it? Yes, always be kind. Be kind online and be real. Because from here, then you can add friends. Then you can add friends. Then you can message them. Hey, I saw your post. Or I saw your comment about this. Let's say your bicycle lah. Your bicycle group. I saw your comment about this bicycle. Where can you buy this bicycle? I'm quite interested. I wanted to. Then you start asking relevant questions about bicycle. A real, genuine question. From there, you can build relationship and make friends. Don't be too quick to immediately say, oh, I sell Nuski or I do weight loss. Hey, come, you want to lose weight or not? No, don't be too quick to do that. Build the relationship first. Okay, then you can add friends. So when you add friends, you can message them so that they don't feel awkward. Why you add me? You know, so you can message them so that they know why you add them, and that you're sincerely just interested to make a connection. Make a connection first. Okay. Okay, everybody clear about the 5-5 strategy? Okay. Now I want you all to give me a score from 1 to 10. What is your score in terms of commenting? Number 10 means you are always commenting on everyone's post and you always get the most replies. That's number 10. Okay. Number 1 means you can't be bothered. Nobody comment on your post and you also don't comment on other people's posts. 0. Okay. So give yourself a score and come share with us what's your score right now. Wani is 5. Kak Ojai is 6. Iqbal 8. Wow, Iqbal very good. No wonder he can close tier 90. Farid is 7. Liana is 5. Melissa is 8. Wow, Melissa very good. Can close tier 90 also. Willie is 5. Hannah is 7. Devi is 5. Suhaida 5. Sadia 4. Sadia 4 masuk harder. Just kidding. So, okay. Noor is 5. Abedi is 6. Azhar is 5. Oh, good. Mariam is 5. So the purpose of you giving yourself this score is after this course, your score should go up. Your score should go up. Okay? Even when no one's commenting, people are watching on Facebook. Yes, Kak Oja, you're right. So even when nobody's commenting, people are watching on Facebook. But if nobody's commenting, there's something wrong. You must review your content. You must have comments, and you must, don't forget, maybe you are not commenting. If you are not commenting on other people's posts, nobody will comment on your post. It's fair, right? You must give and take. Okay, now that I already talked about your score for this commenting, right? What about Facebook Live? Remember, you all give yourself a score last week. You all know your scores. What is your score for this week after 1 week of Facebook Live? What's your Facebook Live score? Yes, Rina, 7.5. Very good. Willy is 0. Okay, Willy masuk harder. Iqbal is 5. So after 1 week, it's 5. Liana, it should be more already than 5. Yes, Sadia, work harder. Wani, 3. Okay. Not is 4. Suami, wow, very good. Winner already become 7. More confident. Kak Ojai, 6. Azhar also haven't do. Maria also 0. The question is, what's your score for your Facebook Live after the first week of homework? Because the whole idea of this course is for us to up our game, to up our abilities, and up our social media presence and leading into the business. Oh, good. Suhaida, I always enjoy your Facebook Live. So calm and so soft spoken. Always so nice to watch. Mariam, you must share. Why you scared? Mariam, why are you scared to do Facebook Live? Just now Sharon already shared.
I think basically it's comfort zone. You know, I'm very uncomfortable to do live. Perception on people. Yeah.
Okay, so I remember last week I gave you the trick, right?
Yeah.
5-second rule. 5-second rule. I think somebody used it. I think Wani also used it. 5-second rule. That means just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just do it. Because Mariam, every time you do sharing, you're just oozing with value. You're always full of value. There's nothing that is invaluable, that is non-valuable in your speech. It's such a shame that people don't get to hear it on Facebook Live. Okay, so know that, but the first step is just to click live and just do it. Don't think about all the things that I told you. You just have to start and do it first. Okay? Try it next week. So leading to that, next week homework. Okay? So we are still doing Facebook Live. I'm not letting go of Facebook Live. Those who haven't done, go and do it. Those who already done Facebook Live, do it on a different topic. Join your 5 interest group, comment on the 5 posts, and comment with 5 words or more. Yes, no chance one. Must do Facebook Live. It's very easy. Just click on it. I'm not asking you to give the best Facebook Live. I just asking you to do one, at least one. Okay? Because you must want to do it until it's natural.
I usually don't like to watch Facebook Live, and I think my friends are all the same.
How you know?
Facebook Live.
How you know? Maybe you try lah. You try with your kitty. Just try.
Okay.
No need to talk about just about cats. Because there's a lot of cat lovers here, and we'll all be watching.
Yes, I'm a cat lover too.
Okay, good.
Yes, I will watch.
Thank you.
Like,
We can all come and then we can help you do your video too.
yeah, so together.
So
Like I told Lian,
Ah.
and also Nora did Facebook Live. Their cats always come on the screen one. And it's so cute. It is so cute actually, and people actually like that. People like that. It's so natural that the cats are all over the place. And that's you. That's unique. You'll be surprised, no? Sekali all your friends who you think don't like Facebook Live, sekali all watching. Wow, Nora said she cannot sleep because of Facebook Live. No wonder so good. Your Facebook Live is so good, no? Nora's Facebook Live was done at 7 a.m. and she got a lot of views. I was so shocked. I couldn't watch it at 7 a.m. Too early for me. So I had to watch it later. But well done, Nora. I hope you can do more and also continue next week, because your Facebook Live was also very good. I think we all enjoyed it. And I think Nora also got a few leads from there, interested in Tier 19. And that's just her first Facebook Live. Amazing, right? So I feel it's a waste lah. You just do one Facebook Live. If one Facebook Live can close one Tier 19, I think you will continue doing Facebook Live more often, right? Good job, Nora. Okay, so it's already 3:01. I end the session for today's training. So remember the homework, still Facebook Live. If you already done one last week, do a different topic. If you've not done one, do one with your face in it. With your face, not the sky, not, you can have cats, but your face must be inside also. Not food, your face must be in it. Because you want to follow, your followers want to follow you. They want to follow you, they want to see you. They want to know who you are. Then they were willing to trust you with their money. Okay? All right. So have a great weekend ahead and look forward to seeing more Facebook Live. And do let us know if you're going live. Then we can all comment, like, and share, and just cheer you on. Okay, guys? All right. Have a good weekend ahead.
Okay.
You guys.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you, Taufik.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye. See you.
Can you share the YouTube link later on?
I am Ken.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye.